In a fictional twist on reality, the night of the Super Bowl became the stage for a moment that would be remembered for decades. The stadium lights dimmed just as the halftime show reached its peak, and the crowd buzzed with anticipation. Out of the silence emerged Kendrick Lamar, not merely as a performer, but as a poet and a messenger. As the beat faded, his voice, clear and resolute, filled the arena. Kendrick began by recounting stories of struggle and triumph, weaving together verses that spoke to both personal growth and collective responsibility. The lyrics were layered with imagery of communities rising from the ashes of neglect, of voices once silenced, now demanding change. Then, in a carefully chosen moment, his words took on a direct yet symbolic address to Donald Trump, a figure emblematic in this imagined narrative of division and discord. His message was not one of incitement, but of invitation, a call for reflection. He spoke of leadership that listens rather than dictates, of policies that bridge gaps rather than widen them. In a verse that resonated with the deep bass of the stadium's sound system, Kendrick said,
"In a land of echoes and fractured dreams, there's a voice that can mend what our silence redeems. Look not to the man who sows the seeds of dismay, but to hearts uniting. Let justice light the way."
With these lines, Kendrick painted a picture of a future where accountability and compassion could coexist. He urged for a re-examination of choices made at the highest levels of power, emphasizing that true progress was forged not through confrontation, but through understanding, empathy, and collective action. The crowd was captivated, not by a simple political diatribe, but by an evocative story of a nation at a crossroads. His performance was a tapestry of art and activism, drawing on historical struggles and the hope of a better tomorrow. While he did not offer a concrete political blueprint, his message served as a mirror, reflecting the deep-seated need for transformative dialogue in a time of polarizing rhetoric. As the final notes echoed through the stadium, the message lingered like a call to conscience. Every leader, every citizen had the power and the responsibility to choose unity over division, empathy over exclusion. In that fictional narrative, Kendrick Lamar's words became a poetic appeal for accountability and change. A reminder that even in the glare of the spotlight, art holds the power to inspire a more compassionate world. And so, in this imagined moment at the Super Bowl, the message was clear. The future belongs to those who dare to question, to reflect, and ultimately to rebuild. Kendrick's performance that night wasn't merely about music. It was an expansive narrative that wove together personal pain, collective struggle, and a vision for a more unified future. As he took center stage, the stadium transformed into a canvas upon which Kendrick painted a vivid picture of America at a crossroads. In the midst of the dazzling halftime spectacle, Kendrick's voice cut through the noise with a steady resolve. His lyrics carried the weight of history, echoing the stories of those who had felt marginalized and silenced. Every word was a testament to the resilience of communities fighting for their rightful place in a nation yearning for healing. The narrative of the performance built gradually. Kendrick recounted memories of streets once filled with hope and now shadowed by neglect, juxtaposing those images with visions of neighborhoods united by purpose and passion. His verses became a call to reflection, a plea not just for the audience, but for those in positions of power. When he addressed Donald Trump, it wasn't a direct confrontation. It was a symbolic moment, an invitation for the leader to listen to the unheard voices of the nation. As the words reverberated around the stadium, the tension was palpable. Some viewers in the stands erupted in cheers, moved by the call for change and the recognition of their struggles. Others sat in silent introspection, absorbing the weight of Kendrick's message. For Donald Trump, who had been a polarizing figure and a symbol of a particular political ethos, Kendrick's words were both a challenge and a wake-up call. The message wasn't a personal attack, but rather an urging to embrace accountability, to step down from the pedestal of division, and to truly serve as a unifier rather than a divider. Kendrick's performance was layered with symbolism, the faded glories of a bygone era juxtaposed with the bright promise of a future reimagined. By the time the final note faded, the atmosphere in the stadium was electric with possibility. In that unforgettable moment, Kendrick Lamar had not only redefined the Super Bowl halftime show, but had also ignited a spark. A reminder that in the realm of art, even the most complex and contentious challenges can be met with beauty, truth, and the courage to dream of a better tomorrow. And so, his message lingered, a poetic challenge to all those in power. Listen to the whispers of change. Embrace the collective call for justice and join in the march toward unity.